what is up guys, it's the Kung Fu Guy here, and today I have another martial arts talk for you. Today I'm going to talk about Bas Rutten's Punk Payback series, and also about how dealing with tough situations, which is quite the same. Because in this series, it's called Punk Payback, Bas Rutten shows some crazy ass beating up punks in the street whenever you're getting attacked. So he shows some clips of people really getting attacked, and then showing how he would do to pay them back for their evil intentions. Well, I have some things to say about that as well, but I'll keep it to later. First of all, I want to talk with you about self-defense. So as you guys may already know, there is this thing called the martial map, which is to different the three subjects of martial arts, which is martial arts, self-defense, and fighting. Now, most people confuse the three, and if you want to learn more about that, you should go watch Iain's Abernethy. I don't remember his last name. He has some audiobook he wrote. He talked about it for 1 hour. I'll post the link in the description. You can watch it after the video. But for now, I want to tell you that dealing with tough situations is way more difficult than what Bas shows here. Bas Rutten is an MMA expert, which has been doing MMA for a lot of years, and he's won, I think, the world championship in heavyweight. I don't really remember, but he's a badass, that's for sure. He definitely can kick most people asses on this planet. So he shows some situations and how he would have dealt with them. Now there's few problems with that. First of all, you can't really feel the situation unless you're in it, which means what he does, he watches the video and then he thinks what he should do, and he films what the process should be. But most times it doesn't go as you want to, and it probably will end badly. That's why I would recommend you to go watch the Guided Chaos method, which is a really cool self-defense method that talks about how situations are almost never ends up as you think they will. For example, a knife attack. It doesn't seem as you learn when it goes in a very obvious direction. It's really messed up, and you need to learn that before you even try to deal with it. Same thing with the other Punk Payback situations that Bas shows. Those are some tough situations, and you can't just focus on doing whatever Bas tells you, right? And he also says that it's just for entertainment. It doesn't really for street fighting. But what should you do when it comes to street fighting? Well, first of all, you need to learn how to deal with tough situations. That's the first thing. You can't expect to learn how to punch and how to box and how to kick. You can't expect to learn fighting, MMA, boxing, other types like Taekwondo or Muay Thai. Sure, all those attacks are quite great. I'm not doubting any of it, but still, when it comes to street fighting, there is a lot different from street fighting to street defending. You want to defend yourself. It's not just about attacking, it's about not just surviving as well. You don't want just to survive. You want to live. That's your goal, to continue on living through the situation. This is the tough situation, and I need to go through it without interrupting the rest of my life. So let's just say you got into a situation and you know how to fight. So you kick this guy's ass, and now he has broken arm, and he's in a coma for the next few months, and you go to jail. Okay, because who can prove that you didn't attack him first? No one will believe you if the other side got really bad hurt. I mean, and then you'll sent to jail, and the rest of your life will continue through the situation. It will not just fade away as it would have if, for example, you would get into a situation and would take your legs and flee off. Okay, if you would have done that, you might consider yourself a coward or whatever such as nuisance things about honor. Still, your life will continue the same way. So when you deal with tough situations, you need to learn how to not just survive through the situation, not just to beat this guy up. You don't have a target that you want to hit or to get rid of. You have a home that you want to go back to. That's the big difference between fighting and self-defense. When it's fighting, you have a goal to go through, and by defeating your opponent, you will continue your life. But in self-defense, it's about going back to your life, not going through this and seeing what happened. There's no win, there's only loss. If you defeat your opponent, it doesn't mean that you win. When it's street fight, it means that you probably made yourself even worse. For example, if you're in school, in high school, for example, you got into a fight with your bully, you defeated his ass, and next week he comes back with his friends and some knives, and you're doomed. And if that's not over, it will continue always. Sometimes you need to learn how to deal with the situation, not just how to fight through the situation. It takes a lot of brain, more than just to punch. It takes a lot to know when to punch, when to hit, when to attack, when to retreat. It takes a lot of training, and you can only learn that by truly looking for self-defense methods. You can learn fighting and martial arts methods, but don't expect those two to help you with the self-defense. Anyway guys, that's it for today. I hope you learned something and I didn't bore you. I'll see you in the next video. Train hard, train smart, and stay safe in the streets. Peace.